Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma at the beach at Ross Bay practicing some Qi Gong. And you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, the world's biggest button blanket. And we meet a woodworker that's carving out a retirement fund while he creates one-of-a-kind carvings for the world. And there's a new place to explore at Uptown where everything is free. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us here at the beach. That's right, we are on Vancouver Island, Go Island, and we are surrounded by water. And I realize as I stand here on Dallas Road that I don't get down to the beach enough. But I am here with an amazingly talented healer and instructor and teacher, Nancy Kreitz, who is going to show all of us how to transform our lives with the art of
Spring Forest Qi Gong.
Absolutely. Now, you may not have heard of Qi Gong before. I have, because the beautiful woman behind the camera, Lorraine Scollin, has been taking Qi Gong, and it's been so transformative for her. Let's begin with what are the principles, or what is Qi Gong?
Excellent question. Qi means energy, and Gong means work. So Qi Gong means working with your body's energy. And it follows the premise of traditional Chinese medicine in terms of the meridians, and we develop blockages in our meridians, and these blockages can manifest physically in physical symptoms as illnesses or headaches or what have you. And through just going through the simple practice of the active exercises and the guided meditations, you open the blockages yourself. So you are your own healer. And Master Lin, the founder of Spring Forest Qi Gong, his tagline is, you were born a healer. Or, another one is a world without pain, a healer in every family, and a world without pain.
You said since you began this practice, you have discovered these incredible sort of key things that has been transformative. Explain that.
Well, I have developed a program, a protocol that I use with my clients and my friends and people I love that is truly transformative. The changes I see are phenomenal, and it's very, very simple. It's a very simple vitamin regimen with my most loved supplements, very simple and basic, in conjunction with Spring Forest Qi Gong, and allowing yourself the 10-15 minutes a day of time in order to do the active exercises. It's just enough to allow that, to create the space for the healing to occur as well. So you've got some silence in there.
Her energy, just the way she works. I'm already feeling it. We're going to show you some key things that you can do, some of the meditations and the movement. But first, our very own Meg Cuthbert has a very interesting story for us. She went out to UVic to discover the world's largest button blanket. Thank you for that story, Meg. We are here at the beach, just off Dallas Road, doing Qi Gong. Nancy, tell everyone the move we're doing right now.
This is called the moving of yin and yang, and it's a very important move because it does actually mix the yin and yang, which is our inner and outer, the male and female aspects of ourselves, of our energy. It mixes them together so that we're balanced, more fully balanced, and as well, it's very potent in that it heals your internal organs.
Tell us, how do you know that there is energy in our hands, energy in our body, energy in our lives, and that energy can heal?
There are some very simple little games we can play, little activities we can do that help you to feel the energy.
Okay.
And sometimes even just doing the movements, you probably can feel it.
I can feel it, yeah.
And there's another one, you mentioned the sword fingers of love, as you like to call it,
Yes.
Karen. And this is really called sword fingers. And we do have a lot of power, and we can move energy. The power of our mind is really, really important in this. And I like to always be connected to my heart when I'm doing these as well, so that you are transmitting love and healing energy.
All right.
So a simple activity that you can do, a really simple exercise, is you just simply point your fingers at your hand
Yeah.
with the intention of just sort of shooting out a bit of energy there, and just make a circle in your other palm. And see, after a minute or so, can you feel that energy? Can you feel it on your palm?
I can, because it's
right.
quite cold outside, and the middle and my palm is now quite warm.
Exactly.
What are some key things that we can do to decrease the stress that we all carry every day in our lives that causes us to not sleep well, have upset stomachs, sometimes clench our teeth, cause headaches? It causes so many problems with our health, mentally and spiritually. What are some key things we can do?
Well, this leads in perfectly to the 8-week practice session that we'll be holding at Fairfield Community Center beginning January 29th. That's a really big step you could take in terms of learning the practice and developing a practice of your own that you can use at home. But even aside from that, just taking some time every day, even if it's 5 minutes, 3 minutes, as much time as you can spare, just focusing on your breath.
Okay.
Just simply, mindfully, where do you feel it coming in? Where do you feel it coming out? Just even that's mindful meditation.
We have to take a very short break, but please stay with us, because more on how Qi Gong can de-stress you and help January 2014 be the best month, the best year ever. And also we're gonna head out to the Cowichan Valley to meet a very innovative woodworking artist. So stick around. Don't you love that sound of the surf as it touches the beach here at Dallas Road? It's just so good for the soul.
It is.
And you know what else is good for the soul? Little Qi Gong. Because it's all about getting in touch with your inner healer. Is that right?
You're right.
Nancy Kreitz is our expert today on Qi Gong. And I really encourage you to think about signing up for, it's an 8-week session of Qi Gong right here at the Fairfield Community Center just down the road, because I find when I sign up for things like that, it's like it forces you to get and develop the habit of caring for self. By just attending every week and being part of it, you will. Now let's talk a little bit about how we can really start to every day change some habits in our life so that we are more mindful of our healing, our inner healing.
Well, you could do Qigong, of course.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I find journaling is excellent.
Yeah.
Coming in, we're so blessed here in Victoria to have the ocean all around us. Even to take some time at lunch, come down, sit by the water, just close your eyes, follow the rhythm of the waves.
I'm excited about learning more about the swords of love in a moment. But first, Paul Ballstein headed to the Cowichan Valley to meet a very talented carver who, while working on his retirement, is creating one-of-a-kind wood carvings and furniture that he's selling all over the world. It always blows me away that wood carvers can take a slab of wood, see an image or a piece of furniture, and just create something not only beautiful but often practical. It's such a gift. I'm also excited to be around gifted healers like Nancy, who it's been really cool learning some really key healing tricks of the trade of Qigong so that we can all heal ourselves and heal others. Now, one thing you told me earlier, and I haven't shared it with our viewers yet, and I really want to share it, is there's one really simple thing that everyone can do more of to help stay healthy and grounded, and that's
Smile.
Tell us about that.
The simple act of smiling connects you with your heart, and when you're connected with your heart, you're connected with the universal healing, love, and energy, and compassion, and you've got the direct line. So simply smiling as well, you're releasing feel-good endorphins. But a simple smile, as you know, when you walk in a room, if you're smiling or you see a smile, it just lights everything up. We call, in Qi Gong, we have a saying for that: be a love radiator. Everywhere you go, have a beautiful smile on your face and just share the love.
Be a love radiator. Oh yeah, baby. So this is all it takes, my friends. Watch, you just have to do this. Ready? Right there, and already healing is happening. Another trick that we're gonna teach our viewers in just a minute is I call it Swords of Love. I know it's not the official name, but Nancy's going to tell you the official name of the Swords of Love, and we're going to teach you how to love sword yourself into some serious healing, and you can also use it to heal others. But you have to stick around, my friends, because we're going to do it right after the break. And we're also going to tell you about a brand new, cool, funky place that's opened up in Uptown where everything is free. Welcome back to Go Island. We are hanging out at the beach today at Dallas Road in Victoria, learning some really cool practices, things you can do to create inner healing, inner peace, get rid of all that stress in your life. Nancy, a Qi Gong instructor, is having tons of fun with us today. Now, not only should we be smiling more, but tell us about what I've coined the phrase Swords of Love. But what's the actual name of this practice, which you're going to teach us?
Well, I think it should be changed to Swords of Love. I love that, and there's always room for more love. It's sword fingers. So today I'm going to show a very simple technique, like you have already told me, Karen, that you can tell us about your wrist.
I was on a hike and I wiped out and all my body weight went on this little friend right here, my wrist. My wrist is really sore.
So I'm just going to place my intention here and direct this healing energy. First of all, this movement simply breaks up the blockage, we could call it. It just breaks up the stuck energy. It's just stuck.
I just want to tell the viewers that as she's doing this, you would not believe what is happening on my wrist. I just felt it was quite painful here, and I just felt like a shooting pain go and then go out. And then I felt heat, and now I feel like my whole body has goosebumps on it right now.
Excellent. So we're just breaking it up, and now just visualize again with this energy from your fingers. I am pulling the blockage, pulling the damage, removing it.
Well, she continues to love on me. This is something you can do for yourself. You can do this for others. Of course, if you go to the sessions, you can learn the art form up close and personal with the master herself, Nancy. But now we are going to head up to Uptown, where there is a brand new place that's just opened, where everything in it is wonderful and magical and free. I want to thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and your passion for healing with us today. I know I'm walking away with a big smile on my face and some love right here. I'm sending at you right now. I'm sending y'all swords of love. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. So smile, breathe, and keep your swords of love active, right? See you next time.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.